Hey guys, and welcome back to the Celtic FC Career Mode, the 25th and final episode of this series. This is the series finale. Yeah, it's been a long little trip. The series took me a lot longer than what it should have, I know. Game got kind of stale in the middle, so I kind of stopped playing it for a while, but we are going to finish it up today in this episode. Alright, and coming to today's episode, we do have the two games. We have a chance at a second treble in a row. We have the game in the Scottish Cup final versus Rangers. And then we have the game in the Champions League final versus Man City. Alright, and coming into this game, this is the first game in the Scottish Cup final that we have played this year. We have literally simmed every single game that was in the Scottish Cup final. And of course, we made it to the final, so we won all of them. So this is the only game we will play in it. Don't know how many goals anybody has scored, so I'm probably just going to put the players' names on the goal pop up. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into this game. And the Scottish Cup final, Celtic versus Rangers, the last Old Firm derby of the season, yet alone of the series. And Usain Edouard gets the game underway. Last game we played against Rangers, it was a goal scorer, 7-goal fest. And I hope not to have that again today. I'd like to keep a clean sheet on the books for today. Edouard with a great interception. We have runners. He's going to take it by himself, and Edouard misses the first chance of the game. Donnelly Griffiths finds Ryan Kent, finds Bassengog, and we are under pressure once again after almost having the first goal. James Forrest down to Jesse Lingard, finds James Forrest, has his shot off the post. Rebound is collected by Christie and bounced off another player. No, that's Greg Taylor that hit that. Off of Ryan Jack. Oh, Chrissy finds Michael Johnson. He's going to have his shot. Right at Andre Blake. I hate playing Andre Blake. Find Jesse Lingard. Oh, that was a terrible pass. But Johnson will get to it. Mikael Johnson. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Lingard with a nice fancy move, has his shot, he scores! Jesse Lingard, first goal in the 33rd minute, puts Celtic up. Great, that was a great move. Great footwork from Jesse Lingard right here. Draws it back, puts it back through, draws the center back completely out of position, one-on-one chance with the goalkeeper, and he finishes it. Andre Blake should have saved that, though. Should have definitely saved that. Aurier with great defense from Aurier. Defense presses up. Leaves him wide open. Johnston. Jesse Lingard. Should be an easy one. It is. Let's go. Good ball movement. Pass was a little long. Supposed to go to Usain Edouard. Finds James Forrest, who gives it back to Eddie. He scores once again after missing two clear-cut chances. That's very unlike him. And Andre Blake literally cannot do anything from that range. Score right at the cusp of halftime and puts Celtic up 2-0. Why not? Straight to him. Just Lingard open. His man found him. We'll find Jordan Larson. Let's go. Jordan Larson scores. Jesse Lingard with another assist. We've been pressuring him the whole game. It was coming. 3-0 to Celtic now. Scott Brown with a good pass to Jesse Lingard. Somehow pushes his man off. Somehow finds that pass. And Jordan Larson scores again in the Scottish Cup. He's been the main scorer in the Scottish Cup, though, honestly, in the sim game. So, not too fussed about that. Scott Brown, there we go. 3-0 victory to Celtic, and we lift our second trophy of the year. The Scottish Cup is ours.
Vital time, so fully deserved winners.
There they go. They are the champions.
want to keep for posterity. He downloaded, pretty sharpish. And why not now? Rightfully proud of this.
It was a marvellous game, and we have wonderful winners.
And as you can see from the stats, we have 14 shots, 7 on target, 49% possession. We absolutely killed them on the offensive side. Defensive side looked a little lackluster. Their 1 or 2 attacks they had were actually pretty threatening, and they should have scored on one of them, but we do pick up the victory and our second trophy of the season. And for man of the match, it goes to Justin Lingard. Had the 1 goal and the 1 assist to Jordan Larson. I thought he had the assist to Edward, but I forgot James Forrest had the assist to Edward. So Justin Lingard is your man of the match for the Scottish Cup final. And alright, here comes the big game. The big game. Celtic versus Man City for the 4th time this year. Have not lost to them yet. Whew. Deep breath. Let's get into this game. And we are here in Berlin at the Olympiastadion. Celtic versus Man City in the UEFA Champions League final. I forgot to bring Scott Brown into the damn team, so he will not be lifting the trophy if we win in this game. And the Celtic starting lineup, the same as been all year. BMS in goal, Taylor Julian, Ayer, Boniol in the back line, Chrissy McGregor in front, Johnson, Lingard, Forrest, and Edward up top. And here comes Man City's lineup. Edison in goal, Varane, Laporte, Alderweireld, Cancelo, Rodri, De Bruyne, Isco, Sane, Sergio Aguero, and David Silva up top. Edward gets the final underway. See if we can score a quick goal. Playing at right back, so we might have to take a little bit advantage of that. Sane cuts in. Great tackle from Ayer. Varane already out of position. James Forrest on the run. Has Edward. Cuts in. He has this shot. He scores. Hussein Edward scores the first goal in the 6th minute of the Champions League final. I'm reeling now. Rafael Varane was way out of position. That's what made that counterattack work so perfectly. Just one cut inside. Could have passed it Justin Lingard if I wanted to. That has been really sweaty. But Hussein Edward gets his goal, unlike the Rangers game, where he was just shooting and missing wildly. He scores his first shot. Great interception by McGregor. Mikel Johnson wide open. That's James Forrest. James Forrest and Johnson switch sides. And he blows the shot. Oh my gosh. Sergio Aguero. McGregor, that's a terrible turnover. Right to Kevin De Bruyne, and they score. In the 30th minute. We've had so many chances to score and we have not put it away. It's a bad, stupid turnover. I didn't think I had the ball, so of course I passed it as soon as I got it. Right into the path of KDB, and he buries it in the back of the net. Oh, beautiful pass. Mikel Johnson has to score that. He does. The beautiful run from the midfield from Johnston. And he scores in the Champions League final. The young lad has made his mark. Whew. I didn't know who was going to get the starting job this year between him and Jordan Morris, but he has proved his worth time in and time out. And with that goal, he definitely has made my decision right. Edison, there's no chance of him saving that. Beautiful slip pass from Edward, and Johnson has to finish that top bench. Johnson, breathless for half, right at half. 2-1 to Celtic. 1 half to go. Only thing we had to do is hold on to this lead. And Memphis Depay scores on the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. How does that happen? The ball gets cleared out, they literally pass it right back in. Everybody parks to see, and Memphis Depay hits a squeaker.
Close range finish, really good play.
How in the hell did that happen? 2-2. Now we have to go out here and score again. Great finish. Find Edwards. Back to Ellison. Back to Ellison. Over to Jesse Lingard, who scores. Let's go. Ran to the middle. Ellison kept driving. Couldn't cover both of them. 3-2 to Celtic. Jesse Lingard scores in the final. It's also been a wonderful piece this year.
Obviously, it's a tapping, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like.
Man. How the tables turn. How the tables turn. Pass barely squeaked in there, too. Jesse Lingard does score. Take some pressure off of us as the pass goes out to him. He goes right around the defender as they're pressed high. And that's Edward. Let's go. That's it. Edward's second goal. Assist from Jesse Lingard. 4-2 over Man City. And it looks like Celtic are going to raise the Champions League trophy. And once again, the substitute comes on and makes a difference. Powers around his man. The fresher legs prevail. And Edison should have saved that, honestly. 13 goals on the season for Oustin Edouard in Champions League. We are now 3 minutes of added time. Ball comes in and Memphis Depay heads it down. So the last substitute will come on. I did bring Scott Brown into the game. It was Oliver and Chan I did not bring into the game. Scott Brown will get to lift the Champions League trophy in his last game at Celtic as he is retiring at the end of the year. We're going to send it short. That should be it. Should be the game. There it is. Celtic's first Champions League trophy in 46 years. Let's go, the boys. 4-2 victory over Man City. Could not feel any better.
And they know what comes next, the presentation of the cup with the big ears.
Well, you just think how many games he played this season as well. All that's in the past now. The game that's just happened was the most important one.
They're all poised. The Champions League winners. And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, you know exactly where I'd be sitting in that photo, don't you, Derek?
I think I've heard it before, Lee.
Straight at the front.
And with that Champions League performance we just put in, the man of the match goes to none other than Oustin Edouard, French Eddie. It was definitely the player of the series by far, hands down. Had 2 goals and the 1 assist, and lifts Celtic's first Champions League trophy in 46 years. 4-2 victory over Man City, and we are the champions once again of Europe. And there is the precious Champions League trophy. Here comes the fun part, running down everybody's team stats for the final episode of season 2 and of the series. And goal, we have Milinkovic Savic. Had 48 appearances with 23 clean sheets. He was definitely the game changer in goal. Definitely was a step up from Forster, but we took a step down when we brought in Bodman from Forster, and it just wasn't working out. Speaking of Bodman, he had 9 appearances and only 1 clean sheet. That was a lot of the reason why we got rid of him. Bolagnoli had 39 appearances, 1 goal, and 2 assists. The 1 goal came in the Scottish Prem, and the 2 assists, 1 came in the Scottish Prem, and the other one came in Champions League play. Greg Taylor had 58 appearances, 6 goals, and 6 assists. He had 5 goals in the Scottish Prem and 6 assists in the Scottish Prem. The other goal came in the Scottish Cup. Riley Patterson did not play for us this year. Andrew Gutman came back from loan from Cincinnati. I think he's on loan in North Carolina now in real life, or something like that. But anyway, he played 2 games in the preseason tournament. Then he played 2 games in the Scottish Prem, and he kept a clean sheet and had the yellow card. Christopher Aryer, definitely the best center back I've used in a while. 23 years old still. If anybody's looking for center back, this guy right here is a monster. 42 appearances, was hurt for a little while. 1 goal, 11 clean sheets. 13 appearances in Champions League, 6 clean sheets. This man is a freaking beast. Then the captain for the season, Christopher Julian, had 44 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Jack Hendry, he played in all the sim games. So all of his stats are sim games. And then Alexander Vukinik, he played in 18 games, 7 clean sheets, 1 yellow card. Simanovic was leaving. He was going to Monterrey. And also was Anthony Ralston, who was on loan at Monterrey. Atim Adu Alim had 20 appearances, no goals, 9 clean sheets, and one yellow card. Cullen McGregor, 48 appearances, 4 goals, 10 assists, 17. He was part of 17 clean sheets, and he also had 1 card, yellow card on the year. Kouassi only had 9 appearances and no yellow cards, no goals, no assists, no clean sheets. So he was not part of a clean sheet club. Scott Brown only appeared in 21 games, but the 3 most important games he played in, he lifted a trophy. That is the club legend and the club captain currently in real life, and the man's a legend. Lewis Morgan only played in 7 games, had 1 goal, and that was probably in a sim game. Nicholas Ellison played in 37 games, only had 1 goal. Wasn't that good of a signing, but had 7 assists. So he definitely kept the wing play honest. He was pretty pacey, so I mean he's decent. But Michael Johnston appeared in 42 games, 10 goals, 6 assists, part of 15 clean sheets. Oliver Chan was starting to cry about playing time. I wish I could have fed him into the team a little bit more than what I was doing. But the middle was locked down with Jesse Lingard, McGregor, and Ryan Christie. So, I mean, he came in some games, some games he didn't. But in one season, he had 34 appearances, 5 goals, and 9 assists. It's part of 10 clean sheets and only had 1 yellow card. Ewan Henderson was out on loan at Besiktas for the season. Ben Y played in 1 game in the preseason. Tom Rogic had 31 appearances, 1 goal, 3 assists, 6 clean sheets, and 1 yellow card. Here comes the top signing for the year in his pink boots. Jesse Lingard, 42 appearances, 28 goals, 15 assists, 18 clean sheets, and 1 yellow card. Ryan Christie appeared in 41 games, 5 goals, 12 assists, 17 clean sheets, and 1 yellow card. Patrick Anderson didn't see a lick of playing time this year. James Forrest appeared in 40 games, 9 goals, 18 assists, 17 clean sheets, 1 yellow card. Marlon Shived, 15 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists, 4 clean sheets, no yellow cards. Jordan Morris, the American, was actually pretty good role player. He plays a lot of positions, that's why I kind of picked him up. He had 30 appearances, 5 goals, 4 assists, 6 clean sheets, no yellow cards. Alistair Clark is going to be, if I do continue the series, it's going to be off stream. I'll probably just do like an update video after the end of each season. He's going to be a star. Alistair Clark. He's on loan at Fulham right now, and he should have been getting some playing time. I wish they actually showed the stats or at the team they're at. And here comes Vukan Bayou. 18 appearances, 8 goals, 1 assist, 2 clean sheets. And here comes another soon-to-be legend if I do continue the series. Jordan Larson, 30 appearances, 21 goals, 5 assists, 5 clean sheets, no yellow cards. And then, last but certainly not least, the man of the series, Usain Edouard, up to an 81 rated, 44 appearances, 38 goals, 22 in the league, 13 in Champions League, 11 assists, 16 clean sheets, and the 1 yellow card in the Champions League. But yeah, that was the team rundown. The team we built here, well, the team was already built. We brought in a couple more pieces like Jesse Lingard, Jordan Morris, and another goalkeeper. That's really all that Celtic need, in my opinion. But anyway, that was the team rundown. All right, and we look at the managerial stats of his career. 119 games played, 101 wins, 10 draws, 8 losses. That 8 losses kind of hurts. I think we should have had a lot less than that. But we had 295 goals for and 78 against. That's a goal difference of 217. So I say we did pretty big things. As you see, we have 2 league titles, 2 domestic cups, and then we have 2 continental cups, the Europa League and the Champions League. A pretty successful career, I would say as much. 2 trebles back to back. And we look at it, Edouard was named player of the competition, rightfully so. I think he won the golden boot for this competition. And I will leave y'all here with this. Celtic emerged as UEFA Champions League winners. And that is it for today's episode. Thank y'all for watching this series. Y'all have a good one. New trailer for another series will be out soon. Y'all stay tuned. See y'all again later.